Grab your ginger cat, or borrow someone else's, because what you're about to learn will change the way you look at that fiery little furball forever. Scientists cracked open a genetic mystery in 2025 that's rewriting everything we thought we knew about orange cats. Stick around till the end, because if you own one, fact number 7 is going to hit you right in the feels. Number 1, why 80% of orange cats are male. Here's the fact that stops people mid-scroll. Nearly 3 out of every 4 orange cats, about 80%, are male, and it's got nothing to do with luck. It's pure chromosome math. The gene responsible for orange fur lives on the X chromosome. Male cats only carry one X, so a single copy of that gene is enough to paint the whole cat ginger. Females carry 2 X chromosomes, which means they need the orange gene on both copies to turn fully orange. A much harder combination to land. That's the real reason the internet is flooded with orange boy cats, and why guessing he for any random ginger cat is a statistically safe bet. Number 2, orange isn't a breed. This one trips up almost everyone. Orange is not a breed at all. It's a color that can show up in dozens of totally unrelated breeds. Persians, Maine Coons, British Shorthairs, American Shorthairs, even the scrappy stray sleeping under your car. There's no orange breed hiding out there. What you're really seeing is one genetic switch flipped on, painting that blazing coat over whatever breed the cat happens to be underneath. That's why one ginger cat can be a fluffy giant and another a sleek little hunter, and yet they're rocking the exact same color code. Number 3, every orange cat is secretly a tabby. Look closely at any orange cat and you'll notice something you can never unsee again. There's no such thing as a solid plain orange cat. Every single one carries tabby markings underneath. Stripes, swirls, or that faint ghost pattern that only shows up in direct sunlight. The orange gene simply can't produce a flat, patternless coat the way black or white fur can. Even cats that look completely solid from across the room are hiding stripes up close, complete with the classic tabby forehead mark and tiger-like rings around the legs and tail. Number 4, freckles are an orange cat's signature move. As ginger cats get older, many of them start growing tiny black freckles across the nose, lips, gums, and eyes. It's a harmless condition called lentigo, and it's especially common in orange cats. Clusters of pigment cells simply become more active in those spots, usually starting within the first year or 2 and slowly multiplying over the cat's lifetime. It's completely painless, needs 0 treatment, and is basically the feline equivalent of a person who freckles in the summer sun. If your ginger's nose is dotting up with little black spots, relax. They're just earning their stripes, so to speak. Number 5, they will absolutely talk back to you. Orange cat owners will tell you the same thing without fail. Their cats never shut up, in the best way. Say something to a ginger cat, and there's a real chance you'll get a chirp, a trill, or a drawn-out meow right back, like you're having an actual back-and-forth conversation. Ask a question, get an answer. Walk through the door, get a full commentary on your day. Plenty of cats vocalize, sure, but orange owners are convinced their cats are next-level chatty. Living with one often feels less like owning a pet and more like rooming with a small, opinionated flatmate who always needs the last word. Number 6, the silent I love you. Only orange cats seem to perfect. This one is quietly beautiful. Watch a ginger cat gaze at you from across the room, and every so often you'll catch it. A slow, deliberate closing of the eyes, held for a moment, then opened again. That's called a slow blink, and in cat body language, it's one of the deepest signs of trust and affection a cat can give. A cat only slow blinks at something it feels completely safe with. Here's the sweet part. Blink slowly back, and you're answering in their language, telling them you love them too. No sound, no drama, just a sleepy ginger cat in a sunbeam saying everything without saying a word. Number 7, that mysterious M on their forehead. Look at an orange cat's face, and you'll almost always spot a clear letter M stamped right between the eyes. Every tabby carries it, and since all orange cats are secretly tabbies, they all wear it too. Science says it's just a natural part of the tabby pattern, but the folklore is far more fun. One Egyptian legend ties the mark to the sacred cat god Mafdet. A Christian legend claims a tabby comforted the baby Jesus, and Mary blessed it with her initial. Different cultures, different continents, all staring at the same little mark and deciding it must mean something sacred. Number 8, Hollywood's first real orange superstar. Long before Garfield, there was a real orange cat who became an honest-to-goodness movie star. His name was Orangey, and through the 1950s and 60s, he acted alongside some of Hollywood's biggest names, most famously as Cat in Breakfast at Tiffany's. He won 2 Patsy Awards, essentially the animal world's Oscars, making him the only cat to ever win it twice. Trainers reportedly called him one of the most difficult animals they'd ever worked with, known for vanishing off set for days at a time. Audiences loved him anyway, and that single cat helped cement the image of the charming, scene-stealing ginger feline pop culture still adores today. Number 9, a ginger cat has guarded a British landmark for generations. Here's a slice of history most people have never heard. Winston Churchill adored a marmalade cat named Jock, gifted to him for his birthday, who became a constant companion in his final years. When Churchill's home, Chartwell, was preserved for the public, one condition was written into the arrangement. A marmalade cat with white paws, always named Jock, must live there permanently. That tradition has been honored ever since, with each new ginger cat carrying the name forward. To this day, a living lineage of orange cats officially guards the home of one of history's most famous leaders. Number 10, how female orange genes unlock calico and tortoiseshell cats. Remember how females need the orange gene on both X chromosomes to turn fully ginger? Here's where the biology gets beautiful. When a female cat has orange on one X chromosome and a dark color gene on the other, something remarkable happens inside her body. In every single cell, one of those X chromosomes randomly switches off. The result is patches of orange fur sitting right next to patches of dark fur, creating that gorgeous mosaic look known as calico or tortoiseshell. It's not random paint splashed on a coat, it's a living map of which X chromosome went active in each patch of her skin. Number 11, the rarest cat alive is actually an orange one. Since calico coloring depends on having 2 X chromosomes, calico cats are almost always female, but every once in a great while, nature breaks its own rule. Roughly 1 in every 3,000 calico cats is male, born with an extra chromosome, XXY instead of the usual XY, the same genetic pattern behind Klinefelter syndrome in humans. That spare X lets him display the orange and black patchwork normally reserved for females. It comes at a cost, though. These rare males are almost always unable to father kittens and can face additional health challenges. Meeting one in person means meeting a true 1 in thousands biological rarity. Number 12, owners swear they're the friendliest cats on Earth. Ask people to describe cats by color, and a pattern shows up again and again. In personality surveys, orange cats consistently rank as the friendliest, most affectionate, and most easygoing of the bunch. Owners describe them as social, talkative, and almost dog-like in how much they crave company. Scientists stay cautious here, since expectation can shape perception. If you expect a cat to be friendly, you might just see friendliness everywhere. But the pattern shows up across so many owners in so many places that it's become a reputation nobody can shake. Real biology or shared belief, ginger cats have earned their title as the lap-loving softies of the cat world. Number 13, why orange cats tend to be the big ones. Here's a connection almost nobody makes. Since roughly 80% of orange cats are male, and male cats generally grow bigger and heavier than females, orange cats as a group skew toward the larger end of the scale. That classic image of a giant, chunky ginger tomcat sprawled across the entire couch? There's real math behind it. The color itself doesn't build a bigger cat. It's the tight link between orange and being male that does the work. Line up a room of orange cats next to a room of calicos, and on average, the gingers will noticeably outweigh them. Number 14, the giveaway details: nose, paws, and eyes. Orange cats come with a matching set of details most people never stop to notice. Their noses and paw pads are often pink or a soft brick orange, tinted by the same warm pigment coloring their fur instead of the black found on many other cats. Their eyes tend to land on gold, copper, or rich amber, glowing warmly against that fiery coat. Blue eyes on a ginger are genuinely rare. Over time, those tiny black freckles start showing up right on the pink skin of the nose and lips too. An orange cat is essentially color-coordinated from fur to skin to eyes. Number 15. That bright color comes with a clean bill of health. In a lot of animals, dramatic coat color mutations come bundled with hidden problems: deafness, vision issues, weaker immunity. But when scientists studied the orange mutation in 2025, they found something reassuring. The genetic change that turns a cat orange doesn't appear to harm its health at all. It's a remarkably clean mutation that changes color and nothing else. Orange cats aren't more fragile or more disease-prone because of their fur. All those old superstitions about strikingly colored animals being unlucky or unhealthy simply don't hold up for gingers. That blazing coat is just a gorgeous paint job over a perfectly ordinary, healthy cat. Number 16, that pale cream cat is secretly orange too. Here's a twist that catches everyone off guard. Those pale, peachy, cream-colored cats you sometimes see are, genetically speaking, orange cats, just with the volume turned way down. A separate dilution gene can act on an orange coat and soften that fiery ginger into a delicate, buttery cream. Picture stirring white paint into bright orange until it fades into a pale pastel. The base color is still orange underneath, just diluted. The next time you meet a soft cream or buff-colored cat, know that underneath that gentle coat beats the heart of a full-blooded ginger. Number 17, a holiday born from heartbreak. Every September 1st is Ginger Cat Appreciation Day, and the story behind it is genuinely moving. It was created in 2014 by a software developer named Chris Roy in memory of his own ginger cat Dybert. Roy had rescued Dybert as a tiny stray back in 1997, and the two shared nearly 17 years together before the cat passed away. Channeling his grief into something bigger, Roy built a platform connecting animal shelters with rescue volunteers, named it after his cat, and dedicated an entire day to celebrating gingers everywhere. Every September 1st, that one rescued cat is still helping save lives. Number 18. The genetic marvel wrapped in ginger fur. Put it all together, and orange cats stand out as one of the most fascinating animals you could ever share a home with. A color that's really a disguise, a coat that's secretly tiger-striped, a gene so specific it exists nowhere else quite like it in the mammal world, and a personality so bold that scientists are starting to wonder if it really is written into their DNA. For over a century, these cats quietly kept their biggest secrets hidden, and only now are we starting to understand just how special they truly are. They're not just pretty faces, they're genetic marvels wrapped in ginger fur. So now it's your turn. Does an orange cat rule your house? Every ginger owner swears their cat has that legendary orange cat energy, and it's time to prove it. Drop the single most ridiculous, chaotic, or hilarious thing your orange cat has ever done. The best stories are going to have everyone cracking up. And if this changed the way you see these ginger legends, stick around, because there are plenty more mind-blowing cat discoveries on the way.